America's Cup race is heading to the United States right here in San Francisco, and today we're getting a first glimpse of the new boat under construction, the AC-72. And what do we have? This is part of the boat. It's huge. What is it?
This is big. This is one of the wings. This is actually off one of our smaller boats, which are pretty much half the size, the AC-45s. That's what you're going to see.
This is the 45?
This is just the 45 wing, and only half of it. The 72, that's been built behind the top secret sign in there, which you had a glimpse of. But this is new technology. Basically, in the past, America's Cup, you've used the soft sail that flaps in the wing. Now we've gone to solid wing sails, carbon framing, and it's just simply a heat shrink film that goes over. And that's how you power the sails. You get twice as much power from a sail. It's incredibly efficient. It's a lot lighter, and it never flaps, so there's no drag. So this is just another example of really leading the technology side for the sport. So it's exciting.
And why are we going to the faster boats? I know with San Francisco Bay, you want to make sure, and you have some pretty hefty winds that you have to contend with. Very unpredictable winds. Is that one of the reasons why you decided that the America's Cup decided to go with the faster boats? I mean, we're talking 30 knots and possibly beyond.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the biggest reason for changing the boats, changing the race course, the race length, was quite simple. We need to have a fantastic product on TV. These boats will provide that. We've got the fastest boats in the world. We've got the best sailors. The race format would be 30-minute races. Now,
you were talking about just how big they are, and one of the problems that we see is just you can't really tell, from the television, just truly how big they are. The AC-72, what are we talking, 20 stories high in terms of the sail?
Oh, it is huge. You will not miss these boats. I can guarantee you one thing. If you can see the water anywhere in San Francisco, it doesn't matter if you're down in Oakland or if you're over in Marin County or Tiburon, you'll see these boats. I mean, they are huge. The trimaran.
Bigger than a baseball field.
Bigger than a baseball field. I mean, it really is. To see these, the bay is small. It's like a tiny stadium for us. And I think that's just going to create great racing and an incredible show for people to watch.
What's interesting to me is that you don't even really know how fast. They've never raced one of these AC-72s. You've never raced one of those.
Never sailed one. The first time we'll sail this boat will be this summer in July.
How do you know how fast they'll go? How do you know if they'll even go fast?
Well, we've got pretty sophisticated CFD computer programs now, and from a lot of our computer modelling. But yeah, that's what's exciting. We know these boats will be incredibly fast. We've seen that with the half-scale boats. They go very fast. Well, these 72s are twice the size, 5 times the power. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
It's going to be a little scary. I mean, it looks really wide. If you're on one of those small sailboats and you're going around San Francisco Bay and you're going between Alcatraz and, let's say, the marina there in San Francisco, that seems pretty wide on one of the small boats, but on an AC-72, or in 2 of them especially, going by possibly side by side, that's going to be a really tight squeeze.
Sounds like a pretty good spectacle, doesn't it? Sounds like something you'd watch.
They're planning to be ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
So it won't be a tight squeeze.
As long as we're just in front.